Hello Craig, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I have interview questions for you. The question number one, could you describe your work day and your job responsibilities, please?
My work day is quite varied, if I'm honest. So my role at the college is a sport and wellbeing officer. So I focus around competitive sport at the college, so running the teams which represent the college, as well as all recreational sport and health and wellbeing. So from a day-to-day basis, I could be running the sports teams, I could be coaching the sports teams, coordinating volunteers to again help with our programmes. We could be running events around health and wellbeing, and again just trying to encourage everyone to be aware of what's available at the college and what they can actually get involved in as well, focused around sport and wellbeing.
Alright. What is the best and worst things about working in this field today?
I think I've grown up around sport my whole life, so I completely love it. I couldn't have thought of a better job, if I'm honest. So being completely focused to what I've wanted to do for my whole life. I studied at college.
You found job what you want, yeah?
Yeah, so it's a perfect job for me, I think. In terms of the challenges, and I wouldn't say the worst things, but I'd say the things that make me work a little bit harder is the sports union is brand new, pretty much. So this is our second year at the college, so it's a brand new initiative.
Yeah.
So the challenging things are that we've got limited staff, and we've got 3 campuses to work around. So we've got Gera, we've got Kingsway, and we've got Artur. So you can imagine it's quite a big base to cover with potentially one person coordinating all this as well. So we do get the support of various staff members and volunteers which help it, but again you have to really foster them relationships. So it can be a challenge at times, but it's good because I can kind of take ownership of this. It's like mine, I started it, so it's really great in terms of that. So it's really good.
Yes, very good. Why did you choose this profession?
I think from the age of about 1, since I started kicking football about, I think sports always had my interest in. Through school, it was always the one subject that I'd make sure that I'd done well at, and it's the one subject that I'd always want to go to. I didn't really particularly like English at school, and I always found it difficult to go to classes because I didn't enjoy it as much. But whenever it came to sport, I was like, I wanted to be there, and I was always there early, and I always wanted to do it. So from playing sports to now working in the sports industry, it's been perfect for me, if I'm honest. So I've known since I wanted to do it since I was about this big. So yeah, I totally love it.
From young years,
from very young, yes, yeah.
Do you need to attend any regular training in your job?
Yeah, we are doing constant training all the time. I think the good thing about working at the college is we always get put through extra courses and continual professional development courses to make us better, really, at our job. So at the moment I'm actually doing a management course as well, so we get loads of different opportunities to improve ourselves and our own abilities. So it's great, it's really good.
Alright. Do you have to put in overtime or work weekends?
Not weekends. Well, very rarely weekends. We do some trampoline competitions, which requires me to work.
Trampoline competition?
Yeah.
So interesting.
That's really good. It's really good. So I have to work over the weekends for that, but it's fine. It's good to get away. In terms of overtime, it's not official overtime, but I work extra hours to get clubs set up to go and help with the delivery of clubs and to make sure everything's running well. So there could be some days that I worked longer than what was necessary, but I feel it's good to go in and support the clubs as well.
Alright. What are your interests? Does the job satisfy your interest?
Massively. The only interest, well not the only interest I have, but one of my key interests is sports, and seeing people get access to sports that they wouldn't have usually had the opportunity to.
Sport, yeah.
It's pretty much sport, yeah. So anything to do with sport, I totally love it. So the job completely satisfies my interest as well. It's really good.
What are the educational requirements for this job?
If I'm honest, I can't actually remember what the minimum requirements were. I have an honours degree in sports coaching and management, so I needed that as well as my experience from working in different areas to get the job.
Do you work alone or as part of a team?
It's a bit of a mix. So I'm the only official full-time member of staff in the sports union, but we work with the learner engagement team, so we've got 3 learner engagement officers and a learner engagement manager as well, which we do some collective work together. We work with the sports department as well in different areas, so within the sports union I'd say it's more individual, but in delivering our activities we work with different people, different volunteers and staff to then deliver them as well. So although it can be seen that there's only one staff member within the sports union, there's a whole host of support and team working from different departments.
What is the most challenging part of your job?
It would only be me. It would be the ideal world if we had someone who does my job on each of the campuses. I think it would offer the service so much more, and there would be a lot more value to it because someone could focus their time on that one campus. I feel like I'm pretty spread out through the campuses. So at the Kingsway, for example, we've not got any sports facilities in there, which it makes my job difficult to try and engage with the students up there because we don't have anything really there that we can do with planning out the box. But I'd say that was one of the challenges, to deliver stuff in campuses where we don't really have one.
Well, how did you get this job?
It was actually quite weird the way it came about. So I was working overseas and I came back. I was on a 2-month break from my old job and the current job at the time. Came back and seen one of my old lecturers who used to teach me at college as well. And he says, "Oh, have you seen the job that's been advertised at the college?" And I wasn't aware of it. I didn't see it at all. And then that kind of prompted me to then go for it. I got the job and ended up not going back to my old job because I had the position here. So.
And what experience helped you most?
I would say college more than anything, because it's very relevant to what I'm actually doing now. So as a student who'd studied at this college, I kind of knew the workings and the way the college worked. Although there was a merger that happened, I was kind of aware of the different systems and the opportunities that were available to students, which wasn't much at that time. So I could really see where there was a need for some provision and some stuff to be done. So I think that's really helped a lot.
Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect, no problem at all. Thank you very much.